So you know how yesterday we said we'd take it easy? Totally forgot we had a whole afternoon tea planned. We're starting off with our breakfast at Lansdowne, which includes a menu and an all-you-can-eat bar with cereals, fruits, yogurts, cold cuts, and more. Doug got the English breakfast and removed a few ingredients because they're usually pretty massive. My favorite part of this breakfast is usually the baked beans. I always fill up on baked beans in England. For my dish, I got the smoked mackerel with creamy scrambled eggs on crispy bread. I love getting smoked fish here in Europe. It's so flavorful, and this one was pretty good. I had to work for a few hours before heading into town for our afternoon tea. We also needed the time to make space in our tummies anyway. So the best fancy afternoon tea we had in Bath was the Pump Rooms, both in terms of the food and the interior. It's glorious, and they have a trio performing, which completes the whole vibe. The menu is special. It's Jane Austen's 250th anniversary, and they're serving Regency-inspired bites. I hope it's good. I was kind of nervous because I don't think of good food when I think Regency. Thankfully, I was wrong. The menu is good as usual. If you've never had afternoon tea, typically you get to choose your tea first. Then you have a course of finger sandwiches or other savories at the bottom, scones in the middle, and sweets on top. I like the Pump Rooms because they get creative. Like, instead of 4 sandwiches, we get 2 and a couple of savory bites. Scones are my favorite part, mostly because I get to gorge on clotted cream. Finally, the sweets on top. There's usually an assortment of different pastries instead of just cakes. Everything was great, and as usual, I get a sugar high by the time I finish. This happens to me with every afternoon tea. So turns out Doug accidentally bought the upgraded combo where we also got admission to the Roman baths. We never really planned to go back in here, but it's kind of cool seeing it all a second time. It was warm and dark inside the baths, and Doug and I were starting to fall asleep, so we moseyed over to WatchHouse again for our afternoon coffee. Today we really just wandered around town to explore every corner until we got hungry again for dinner. We hit up Sally Lunn's historic eating place, which is the home of the Sally Lunn bun. It's a popular tourist destination for these big, fat buns that you can eat with clotted cream and jam, or as a savory dish. Apparently afternoon tea wasn't enough for me. I actually wanted to have these with clotted cream, but they stopped serving that by dinner time. I had no choice but to get a trencher along with Doug, where the buns are used as the plate and your meal is served on top. I guess this is what they used before plates were invented. I got the braised beef and mushroom, and Doug got the slow braised pork. Doug's dish was lighter in flavor, given the sauce and the pork. Mine was definitely on the heftier side, with giant chunks of beef and the deep flavors of the stew. We both enjoyed my braised beef a little bit more. We finished the day with some non-alcoholic drinks before packing up our luggage. Tomorrow, we're gonna leave Bath and explore a new city in England. Any guesses to where we're heading? Hint, it's very medieval.